check out this handstand combo. I think I'll be more focusing on dynamic handstand balances, just moving through shapes and all that, instead of the long static holds. So I had a pretty good day of training, and you'll see why here. It's a little tough to get outside when there's a lot of snow on the ground and it's cold and you just want to be inside in warmth. I got a lot of inspiration from Wim Hof, the Iceman, to get out, get exposed to the cold for its benefits with breathing. So that's why I like to do it. Get out in the snow. I'll normally finish it off with a hot shower. Get a little bit of snow here, dab it a little on the chest. Whatever it is, I'm a little acclimated to the snow, getting the cold exposure. So just try it out for yourself. Take a cold shower. Just get out in the elements. I think it's good for you. The hands and the feet need a lot of extra time to get used to the cold. Just a heads up. Today has been a little bit disrupting of my schedule, so I didn't have quite as much time, or I was a little bit more busy than usual this past couple days, which actually kind of lines up with needing to have a little bit of a rest day, trying to rest from the major strength and the flexibility work that I think I will resume tomorrow. I really want to try to do some handstand push-ups, those Ido Portal push-ups, but you'll see all that tomorrow. I get a little bit ahead of myself. But today, right here, I'm doing some balance work. This also targets the hamstrings, which is a little bit challenging to train sometimes for me. I'm saving up some energy and some, I guess, whatever the opposite of fatigue is. But doing the leg balances here, and then also doing some calf raises. These don't add too much fatigue, and they're a good way to tone up the legs, is really why I'm doing them. I had a really good meal today, and I'll get into it a little bit later. But before that, please leave a like, please comment, and please subscribe. It would really help out. I'm almost monetized, so just all that gets me a little bit closer. Getting out in the cold, normally I'd run around a lot more in the snow, but recently there's just not been a lot of snowy days. This is one of like 2 snowy days for the entire year for me, which is good and bad in different ways. I've been doing a good amount of practicing games like pool and the finger candle balance I do sometimes. I'm doing a lot of that off camera just so I can, show some improvement when I get back onto it. I also had a good guitar song that I really liked. I recorded that you can check out. It was yesterday or so. But as you can see here, I fry up some onions in butter, a little salt and pepper, and get some liver, some nice liver. Coat it in flour, soak it in milk. Do all the normal liver stuff. And wow, this was amazing. I've eaten liver before, but I never covered it in flour, and that was really a game changer. Kiwis and liver. I had some grits and a secret snack. Don't tell anybody, but I had a Dr. Pepper. Liver and kiwis are some of the most nutrient-dense foods. Kiwis are the most nutrient-dense fruit that you can buy at a store, and liver is just well known as being very nutrient-dense. So that's very good for get all your vitamins, your minerals. So try it out. Now here, specifically, I'm doing the footwork. I've really enjoyed doing some footwork, getting into it. I get very inspired by Ido Portal. He has some leg work, developing legs, footwork, all that kind of stuff.
So I'm really just trying to... So what does footwork mean? Footwork means being able to put your feet underneath you to position yourself for, whatever. Most of the time it's standing. And I think, like, what are the legs really meant to do? And, you can do a lot of squats, which is very good for building up the legs, but how often are you really, in a squat, running around or doing something? Most of the time your legs are fully extended, you're running, you're jumping, you're dancing, grappling with somebody, whatever it is. But I think just getting kind of this full extended legs and working with some sort of expression is just great. I like the ability to express some fitness through the legs extended